August 7th, 1994. Rhodes. Vassula writes, Lord, the tepidity, the footnote reads, spiritual tepidity, is unbearable here. Have you noticed the result of my folly? The footnote reads, to love God to madness and announce it by witnessing on the local TV. See the threats I receive by the public radio. The footnote reads, from 2 Orthodox priests who spoke against me. See how they hatched all these lies. Had I been living in the Middle Ages, I would have been stoned to death or burnt at the stake. The Lord speaks. Before you I stand all the time. In the end I shall triumph, so do not fear. I have fostered you. I have raised you to glorify my name. The man of peace will understand my message of peace. I have in my messages passages which are well concealed and hard to understand, but these are for those of whom the prophet Isaiah spoke. You will listen and listen again, but not understand. See and see again, but not perceive. These people are uninhabited. The footnote reads, meaning their soul is like a desert. They also distort the scriptures. Remind everyone, the footnote reads, the Rhodian and the Athenian prayer groups, that they cannot serve 2 masters, the master of the world and me. I, who am the master of the heavens, remind them that they should put into practice what they have been taught by me. Do not prefer your own pleasure to God. I am holy, and I want you to live holy. You must keep steady all the time, and not at times. The devil is prowling around you, and has sworn to deceive you all. Pray for your priests. The footnote reads, those especially on the island of Rhodes, who are ever so weak. They look without seeing, and listen without hearing. In this state they are depraved in mind, therefore deprived of the message. Do not let them be surprised that they mistrust the lot of you and argue on my words. They are as dear to me as you are, and I love them as much as I love all of you. Respect them and pray for them. I will conclude by telling you, keep my holy rules and abstain from the things that the world is offering you. Do not give the enemy a chance. Do not feed yourselves on things that are not holy. This is my second warning. The first was spoken through the mouth of she who writes down my love hymn. Be upright and self-controlled, so that you remain in my favour. These are my conditions of following me. Do not oblige me to tell you one day, you were not upright. Now you are well aware of my conditions. If you are subject to me, follow me. Do not ever wreck the work I have done on others. The footnote reads, tempt the newly converted back to sin. Repent and seek truthfulness. I tell you truly, those who behave like pagans will have their share, because they do not only behave like pagans, but even applaud others who join them. If I, who love you, do not reprimand you, who will? If I have given you all these instructions, it is so that I refresh your memories and remind you that I am is holy. Signed, Iota Sigma, Jesus. Vassula writes, Isaiah 63 verse 3. Of the men of my people not one was with me. Since the prayer groups of Greece have not had a spiritual director, brackets priest, because no one wants to shepherd them, Jesus Christ himself comes to shepherd them. All the priests turned against the two prayer groups, calling them heretic.